you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. how I defeated you. The guide of life calls for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The guide of life calls for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Oceania Esports GG Apex tournament for today. My name is Jigsaw Jester, I will be your host for today, and today we are having a tournament of 60 people with 20 squads, 3 players each squad. Now, we don't have a full amount of squads as people haven't joined. They will have in the future matches to join up. We will be having 5 matches for today, and it will be a winner of whoever wins the tournaments of each match will then get points based on what position they come in, with first place getting 12 points and then the subsequent points allocated to each team. But on top of that, the teams will also be getting extra points for kills they get on their team. Now for today, this may take a while, so hopefully everyone sticks around. The match will be starting very shortly, in a couple minutes. And the map we will be playing on today is World's Edge. For those that know the map well, it is definitely one of the best maps. And any results that you would like to see, you can find on the OceaniaEsports.gg website after the matches have finished. They will be uploaded in real time. Now, if we wait, we have 2 minutes. Anyone wants to make any predictions in chat? If they have anyone they are currently following that they know is in the tournament, let me know in the chat right now and see if they win the tournament for you. Now, as we are waiting, we will name out the teams that will be playing in today's tournament. We have, from winning our last tournament, Team Frauds. Now, anyone that watched the last tournament knew that we had 2 matches. In the first match, it was won by Burner and Reigns playing on their team, and the second match was run by Frauds. And Team 2, we have Trail Hunters. Team 3 is TPG. Team 4, Revolution 9. We have Nut E-Gaming. We have Fum Ducks, which is personally one of my favorite team names. Mirage's Bathwater. We have Maputo Fiji, Team Talasso, and as you can see, Team Wheelbarrow, Team Villain Esports have not managed to make the game today. We have Xenoviar D, Team Sith, Team Aim God Genius Monsters, which the name is being cut off, unfortunately. And Team Left On Scene is disqualified for the first match as well, as they have not shown up. We have Team Hermaphrodite Horrors, which the name has been cut off. Team BBGTFOMP, Team Bush Jerks, Team Paruteki, and the Cone Freaks. Now, if you see someone you like or someone you know based in these teams, shout them out, cheer them on, and hopefully they will win the game for you. But I don't recommend anyone place any money down, because as we know that these can be very unpredictable games. And let's go to the map. So, we will be viewing all the teams across the map as we can. Obviously, we will not be able to witness all team fights that happen at once, but we will try our best to pick up whichever ones we can see happening on the map as we go along. Also, in the chat, let us know what your favorite guns are in Apex. Personally, mine is the Peacekeeper Spitfire combo, and I know people are going to give me a lot of flack for that, but you know, you can't help who you love. Okay, so everyone's selecting their characters now. We can see that Bloodhound is a very popular pick when it comes to playing League, obviously because of that sense. Being able to pick up people from a long range, and as we know from, I think about 2 patches or 2 seasons ago, they upped the AoE on his sense as well, so he has become an absolute powerhouse when it comes to Apex.
Mira, check out that giant banner of me. Wow, awesome!
I don't think we have to worry too much about the champion squad just yet. Here we go. Let's see where people start landing. We'll go to the map, shall we?
Eeny, meeny, miny. How about there? Looks fun over there.
Let's land here.
Forget I said anything.
All right.
Looks
Seems to
fun
be
over
quite
there.
a few teams landing together at the moment. Alright, so we have a few teams landing in the fragments. One team landing in my favourite spot to jump epicenter. And 2 teams landing in Lava Fissure, which I think may be our first point of interest. So we will keep an eye on these guys over here and see what happens, shall we? See, look at that. Already with the Bloodhound sense picking
Let us
people
go
up.
this way.
Now, of course, the first part of the game, everyone's just going to be looting as much as they can before they get into a fight, but let's keep an eye over here, shall we? Now, it looks like we've got a duo team here. We've got Sid the Sloth and VJ, so they're currently at a disadvantage. But, once again, Bloodhound just too good, knows that people have been here. No other fights happening anywhere at the moment. Everyone's still just
Alternator
trying
here.
to find the best ammo they can. And Eva 8 Flatline, I wouldn't say it's the best combo at the moment, but you never know what people are proficient with. Everyone has their best.
Supply bin over there.
Leaves the Bocek behind. Disappointed. I'd like to see some great Bocek plays this game, if possible. Still no one
go
fighting
here.
just yet. Obviously, when the first ring comes in, that's when we'll see a lot more action. Now, I've also noticed that a lot of people are playing the Gibraltar Bloodhound combo right now, which is really, really strong, particularly when it comes to the end of the game as well. We were watching a few scrims last night, and it was very popular for people to use the Bloodhound Blood Sense, and then if someone was above them on the roof, for Gibraltar just to throw down their ulti inside the building they happen to be in. Still not much action going on. It seems like we've got a bit of firing going on over here. Nice. Okay. We've got Team Mirage's Bathwater with Eskia, Grief, and Cherry. Now, they don't happen to have a Bloodhound at all, which might put them at a bit of a disadvantage versus the other team they're going up against. There seems to be 3 teams fighting at once. We've got Orange Ops. Okay. Oh, that's 1 team down. 1 team down already. So, King Bork is actually putting in so much work right now. I believe he will probably be... No, he's not the kill leader just yet. We need to get 3 kills for kill leader. But they still have 1 more team they need to take care of. Yep. There goes the Bloodhound scan.
Heavy ammo here. Hey, we got bad guys over there.
I see people talking about the alternator and the L-Star in the chat. And I would have to agree, I'm not a big fan of the L-Star. I find the spread is too wide, but it could be, as I said before, it depends on people's preference and what they're proficient with. Let's see what these guys over here are firing at, because they're drawing a lot of attention to themselves.
Listen, let's move here.
So it looks like they're setting up camp and just waiting at the moment. Yeah, disengaging from the fight, which is a good idea. Let's zoom out, see if there's anything else going on at the moment since they've disengaged. We may have a fight up here with Maputo Fiji. Oh, the charge rifle. Absolutely nailed him.
Enemy spotted.
Ooh, okay, not bad. Gibraltar throwing down the smoke, putting cover in between them so they can't see what's going on. So it looks as though they may have done the trials.
Optics here. Close
Judging
range.
by their gear at the moment and how much ammo they have, then it's a good chance they have done trials. If not, then this would be a very poor time for them to try and do it since people know they're there. Still not a lot going on the map. It looks like there's going to be a fair bit of action around Skyhook. Yep, here we go.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, trying to make their getaway now. Disengage from the fight. Everyone wants to last until the end because they know if they engage too early. But just remember, guys, that there is a point system based on whether you get kills or not. So it should encourage people to fight a bit more. Just because you win the game doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win the tournament. Now, it will be the same teams playing in each 5 matches tonight.
Target spotted.
At a distance with the wingman. Love to see
Hostile
it.
over there.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Oh, yeah, they were going for trolls. Here goes the grenade. No, grenade went down the hole. But nice, okay. So Rotom and Biscuit has been knocked out, but they still have some of the rest of the team to go. They're backed into a corner, which is really poor placement for them. It looks like Soul Slayer is going to go in for it. Now, as we remember, Soul Slayer was also playing in the last tournament we had a few weeks ago and did quite well, if I remember correctly. But it looks like they may have been able to get away. They had to leave a teammate behind. I don't think they're going to be able to recover Rotoman's banner. Nope. Slithball also goes down. Black Mum is the only one left on the team. I just don't think he's going to be able to go back and get his teammates' banners. And at this stage, if he wants to survive until the end, probably the smartest idea to try and stay until last ring. At least try and pick up those winning points. So we have some more action happening over here at the moment with Nutty Gaming. Oh, they've been spotted. But I don't think they want to waste ammo on trying to take them out at this range. Taking pop shots at them just to make them crap their pants a little bit.
Target spotted.
But there seems to be action going on all over the place at the moment. Sith has been taken out. Sith Zeke taken out. He's only got one teammate left who is currently very far away. I don't think they're going to be able to recover
Let's go this way.
But we've got a Floofy Fox fighting over here.
We can check out here.
They're out in the open. They're just going to get fired down upon from the... They're just sitting up at this Trials, just keeping as much defensive positioning as they can. Thinking about jumping down into Trials, going out one of the side entrances. Oh, but the dogs are down there. They can either take the risk of running down and getting attacked by dogs, which is probably a lot less dangerous than getting attacked by the people sitting on the other sides of this canyon here. We've also got a bit of action going on over here at the moment while they try and loot
Optics
the other
here.
bodies.
Close range.
Bloodhound scan putting them work again. Oh, here comes the flank. Oh, he's given away the position. Missed a whole bunch of shots. Coopstar Games is really going to have to recover from that. They've now given away their position. They missed a bunch of shots, but now the other team knows they're being flanked and has a chance to disengage. Okay, everything
Safety
seems to have
zone,
quietened
folks.
down.
Enemies
Oh,
here.
we're about to get an engage. They're sitting at the bottom of the building right now. And there goes the
I
shield.
got you back.
They'll pick up any incoming grenades that try to get thrown at them as well. So we've got Watson's barriers that have gone up. That'll keep people from going up there, but it doesn't necessarily stop people. Just because they get hit by the shield doesn't mean they won't be able to kill them. Here comes the fight. He goes in, manages to take him down, then he gets him. Oh my goodness, he takes down the Gibraltar, but there's still more teammates around. Alrighty, so there's the other teammate. Nope, chasing off, stayed up. Manages to nail him and break his shield with the wingman. That was fantastic firing. Here we go. Nope, doesn't quite get him. This is just a chase. Oh, down goes the team. Sorry, Rakido, but your team has been knocked out. Overgrown for Gen also taken out. So now it looks like Team Nutty Gaming is going to just get their shields back up, get their health back up, hopefully regroup because they're a bit split up here.
Come on, this way.
Oh, they're two teams. So there's Mirage's Bathwater and we have Nutty Gaming very close by to one another, but they're getting closed in on by Paduteki. So let's see how well they do after they've just
Hey,
recovered
Mira,
from a
got
team
some
fight.
enemies
Maybe
right
they
here.
might need more ammo. They're probably out of shield cells by now. Or at least they would have picked up any spare shield cells off the other team they just took out. We've got a lot of bit of pop shots coming from over here. Once again, not the brightest idea to sit on a hill and pop shot people because it does give away your position and also the noise alerts other teams in the area to where you are as well. So not only do you have to worry about the team you're firing at, but also any team that decides to come up behind you. Looks like there might be a fight. Haven't sitting on the tower, they've got a good defensive position right now. Looks like the other team's out in the open. Horizon using her gravity to get away. Although she is very open on the side of that cliff right there. They're still heading back up to trials. They're just going to sit there for as long as they possibly can until they're made to go somewhere else. But it looks like the other team's onto them now. The other team, BBG, that's decided to come up to trials and try and take them out. The last team, oh, and it looks like they might be successful as well. Yep, here comes the finisher. Oh, honestly, if someone dropped a grenade in my face, I'd be pretty mad. So they still don't want to drop down into the trials because I'm pretty sure those dogs are there. Yeah, they're setting up a defensive position with the caustic gas traps. But we have a drone currently sitting around right now. It looks like it might be there right now. So we got Ollie on his drone, making sure there's no one trying to come up from below them. Taking out those dogs from above so they have an escape route if they need it. But it looks as though Zolslayer might be looking to recover his teammates' banners. Possibly not. He'd have to wait until they leave trials. Not much other action happening, but the circle's getting relatively small and there's still 11 squads left. Looks like they've started the other parts of trials, have they? No? Not quite. Maybe they've just released the dogs down the bottom. Zolslayer looks like he might be coming back to try and get his teammates' banners. They're running out of time though. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. He's definitely lost Horizon. Oh, no, he knows that's dangerous. He's out of there. He's going to have to leave his teammates out behind. Unfortunate. Zolslayer's now going to have to wait until the very last frame. Hide as best he can.
What's this place here?
He's been spotted again by Team Nutty Gaming. Hopefully that certainly blows in away from trials. Oh, nice. Managed to get that one shot off. Zolslayer got taken out with the bow check, unfortunately. Wherever he was running along at, it wasn't good enough and it didn't hide him from incorrect
Enemy
math.
over there.
What a team just hiding over here, not doing much. Facing the wall.
Bad dudes have been
But it
through
looks
here.
like they're going to be forced into a fight anyway.
We got trouble. Really close.
They've been spotted. What's happening? It looks like this team may be AFK.
Someone else is over there.
We go to another team. We don't want to watch any AFK team get slaughtered. Going for the distance shots. We're going to have to make a move. That circle's closing in. Ooh, good shooting. Juicy is absolutely nailing them with that wingman. That was fantastic. Juicy just absolutely slaughtered Zalathor with that wingman from a distance. It looks like Lycosius and Coopstart Games are going to be following up on the other teammate. They're all going in now. Looks like it's going to be a massive team fight around here. He's surrounded. Black Mamba can only go one way. Oh, and he gets taken out. Lycosius absolutely nails Black Mamba in the corridor. But now there's another team sitting on top of trials. Now, is Nutty Gaming going to try and go up the rope and get these guys sitting on top of trials? Or, let's go to this fight over here. So Frauds, our previous championship team, looking to go for another dub. They've lasted this long. They've still got 3 teammates. Will it be enough to last until the end of the game though?
Let's go here.
Nice, that charge rifle's working really well. Charge rifle used to be a very unpopular gun back in the day due to its inefficiency when it came to long or close range. But definitely picking up steam now. That instant travel time can be the difference between life or death in these situations when you're trying to snipe out another team from the rooftops. shielding up. Looks like we might have a sniping battle with Team Team over here. Nice. Yeah, they're going in. They have the death protection, so they can go in and go ham if they want to. All it's going to do is reduce their shields when they go back. Oh no! Right. Oh! Got taken down. King Quark taken out by Reigns. Now Reigns was also one of our previous championship team, but Reigns just got down by Cam. Will the rest of the team be able to pick up the pace? No! Orange Ops goes down as well. It's only up to Cam now. Cam's focusing too much on the down teammate, but now his other teammate's going to be able to come up and take him out. There goes the fire, as expected. He's going to have to run off, regroup, heal up. Is he going to make it? No, he doesn't! And Reigns takes out Bork. Unfortunately, Bork has been knocked out. We are now down to 5 teams remaining. Seems like there's another firefight going on over here. They've been forced to get off the Trials rooftop. And it goes down. Locosius takes down VJ. So we're now down to 4 squads left, and it is the second to last circle when this comes in. It is very open space. There's a few corridors people will be able to hide in, but they will be backed into a corner if they decide to do so. So, Nut E Gaming comes out on top with these guys, but we still have them sitting up on top of Trials. Incorrect math, Ollie K and IQ. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Now it looks like they're going to get third-partied by this team. Nutty Gaming drawing too much attention to themselves while BBG's sitting on top of the Trials. Once they get into a firefight with Team Xenovar, it's going to be all downhill from there. Obviously, at the moment, BBG has the advantage, sitting on top of Trials. They've managed to set up all of the caustic traps up there as well for anyone that tries to go up those ropes. But it looks as though the next circle is possibly going to force them off that mountain. So we'll have to see how this goes. And what's this over here? Team Paruteki just sitting in the background, waiting for all the fights to start happening so they can manage to third-party someone. But they're going around, not knowing that the guys are up on top of Trials. Now they're going to get attacked from all different directions. They have BBG up on top attacking them from the front. They have Nut E Gaming attacking them from the left. And it seems as though Xenovar just have to watch their left and watch on top at the moment. Nut E Gaming probably having the second best position out of all of them right now. Being able to back into that cave if they need to. But they also have the circle. They can sit inside the mouth of that cave if they want to while the circle comes in, and they will still have full cover. But it looks as though they're having to jump down.
Let's go here.
Here comes the circle, closing in on them now. It's going to force a few fights.
Got an enemy out there.
Launched one of the gas traps, which was a very good distraction. Try to go the distance. They managed to get to the other side of the ring. That was fantastic play. That was so good. Got to the other side of the ring, managed to get behind some cover, and now they have a good position inside the ring, whereas they didn't before. Although they have to watch all of these incoming nades, all of the Gibraltar ultis, and all of the Bangalore ultis. Oh, their shields just got absolutely obliterated. They're coming in for the flank. Nutty Gaming's going in for it. No, this is a bad time. Drone decides to try and use the EMP on the drone. Doesn't quite work. He's through the Arc Star. Holy! Nutty Gaming just getting absolutely stopped. BBG going in for a really aggressive tactic and just running them down. But now it looks like the other team, Xenovar D's coming in for it as well. Oh, shotguns the Octane in the face, and it looks like Xenovar D is the champions for this game. That was absolutely amazing. That was such an Octane-fueled end, and I'm not talking about the champion either. Congratulations, Xenovar D. You guys are the winners for the first match. Now, we have 4 more matches to go. I don't know if everyone enjoyed that or not, but I did. That was fantastic. It's always at the end of the game as well, where things get the most exciting. Obviously, when that ring comes into the very final part, everyone goes in, all the teams fighting at once. You see a lot of flanking action at the same time, which is just fantastic. But that play that BBG made off the mountain, throwing the gas canister first, using Octane's jump pad to go to the other side of the ring and get behind the cover was a very smart move, but unfortunately it just wasn't quite good enough when it comes to having that space to be able to maneuver around. They did get flanked by first by Nut E Gaming came and flanked them, which took out a few of their shields. They got Bangalore ulted, which absolutely nailed a lot of their shields as well. And then after they managed to take out Nut E Gaming, which was a fantastic play by BBG, they eventually got flanked again by Xenovar D, who ended up managing to finish them off in the end. But we will get everyone back into their teams again, and we will be back very shortly with the next round for match 2 of 5, and see who the winner will be then. See you very shortly.
There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped.
Alright everyone, welcome back. Here we are with the second match of our Oceania Esports Apex tournament today. For those that were here for the last game, Xenovar D, congratulations on your first match win. And we're looking to see what happens in the second match. Now we will be playing on World's Edge again. It will be the same teams as last time, and it will be the same teams throughout all 5 matches, as previously mentioned, based on a point system where you get points for winning, and you will also get points for kills. So that is to encourage people to definitely go in and get involved in a little bit of team fights. Now, we currently are waiting to start this next match. It seems as though all the teams are ready, and we will be starting in 3 seconds. So I hope everyone's ready for this excitement. Now we'll currently move over to the game while everyone gets set up to see what characters they start to pick. Alright. So. Now, there's a good chance that a lot of these teams are going to pick the exact same characters they did before, seeing what works. Obviously, the Bloodhound Gibraltar combo being one of the most popular. Personally, I'm a Caustic player. I really enjoy the defensive capabilities of Caustic. If I were to play any game, regardless if it were tournament or not, Caustic all the way, every day, go Caustic, yay yay. Now, I think the people to watch this time is definitely going to be Xenovar D again. There we go, champion squad. Good to see them in there. Now let's see where everyone starts jumping. My favorite place to jump, Epicenter, most definitely. Second most, probably Skyhook. I think the cities are a really good place to jump. Get you a lot of items, but also a lot of contact with other players. Whereas if you want to go for a nice engage, Geyser is definitely a good place to engage in a public map. Now, as we can see, we've got the looting bubble over Thermal Station at the moment. Yeah, it looks like Rev 9 is going to be going for Thermal Station. They want to get that extra loot bonus. But they're being followed up. This is going to be a quick fight right here, guys. Team TPG going up against Team Revolution 9. Revolution 9 going straight into the bubble. TPG deciding that they want to go over to the far ones. They saw, obviously, Revolution 9 sit there. But Revolution 9's only got 2 players. So that does immediately put them at a disadvantage. Not only that, but he also picked up the Bozan deck, which we know is the biggest disadvantage and problem with
Might be something good this way.
Nice. Good items to start with. We see a little bit of action happening over here, so we'll go over here right now, see what's happening. So it's Team Thumb Ducks going up against the Cone Freaks. Once again, the Bloodhound scan is just too good. That's too good. They immediately know where you are, and there's very little you can do about it apart from run away. Either to run away or engage, but the only way you can engage is if you see where that scan comes from.
Shotgun ammo here.
It looks like there might also be a little bit of a fight happening over here right now, but it's hard to tell. What's happening here? So there goes the Bloodhound scan again. We'll just keep an eye out. It looks like there is going to be a team fight here. Switch deciding that he's going to stay in there and keep fighting, but... Oh, nice! Managed to crack his purple shields. He's going to be following up. Is he going to try and come up the stairs after him? If he does, he's waiting for him. Here it comes. Oh! Didn't quite see him running across the bottom and lost half a second time there to get that firing off. That half a second can mean the difference between life or death here. Jumping off, but he's being followed now. They know exactly where he's going to be going. He's on his own. He's got no shields and he goes down. Switch has been taken out. It's up to Raiden now to try to save his teammates, but he just nearly got his purple shields cracked. Half health. It looks like it might be over here. And down he goes. That is one of our teams taken out. So now, let's see where the action's going to go from here while they currently loot the dead bodies. So it looks like they're going straight into another fight. Very little time to shield up, but they didn't take much damage to begin with. Star gets thrown, Grief manages to avoid it. Cherry gets taken out. No, not quite. Throws down the heal bot. They're currently stuck inside the building, which isn't good because the enemy team knows exactly where they are. Eskia goes down. No! Oh no, okay, it's a team fight inside the building. Down goes Cherry, it's only Grief left. He's deciding, you know what? I'm out of here. Screw those guys. They are not my friends anymore. I don't think he's going to go back for the banners either. I think his only choice now is just to run away and just try and get as many points as he can from lasting as long as possible. But that is unfortunate for Grief, but it sounds like there might be another fight going on somewhere. Let's see what we've got. They're deciding to stay where they are. Damon's goes down! Oh, they managed to take down Prinklers. Rev9's coming in on them hard, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough. Crypto gets taken down, only one more left to take out. Then he goes, going for the Bloodhound. Oh, gets taken down by Reigns! See you later, King Zeus. Lennox trying to survive as long as he can while he reloads. Gets punched twice. Len goes down to a melee by Sap. And that is another team out of there. Paruteki just absolutely cleaning up. As we know, Paruteki was one of the top 3 teams in the last game. And it looks like they may be in the top 3 teams again at this stage. Grief deciding he's not going to risk it. He's managed to get his teammates banners now, so he's running off to the respawn station. And he's going to get them back up. Hopefully that gives them the opportunity to get back in this game, but obviously they're going to have to get more equipment. So let's see if there's any other fighting going on. Over here at the moment, it looks like Trail Hunters might be going up against the Bum Ducks. They are getting very close to one another. Ooh, that heavy mag's definitely going to help. Floofy Fox trying to... Can he get the gold? Can he get the gold? Oh, he gets the gold. Well done. And that slide is that punch is beautiful. Very nice mechanics. But it was just a couple of extended sniper mags. Not quite what they were looking for. Now, heading into my least favorite place in the map, train station. If you like train station, you're a bad person. This place is absolutely horrible to navigate in a team fight. There's too many hiding places for enemy teams to come get you. But it looks like we might have a team fight over here. BBG, our second to last team in the last game, trying to take out another enemy team. Let's see which team that is. So it's Team Xenovar D. Oh, so it looks like one of these teams is going to get taken out right now. Is Xenovar D going to be able to make the same plays as they did last time? If not, then they will have to wait until the next match to reclaim their glory. Out goes the Bloodhound scan, doesn't quite get enough of them, gets a few of them, but they need to figure out where they're going.
Care package over there.
It's a bit risky to be going for a care package at the moment with the other team very close on your tail, but this could give them... Oh, look at that. Is that triple take? He doesn't want the triple take. Or did he grab it? Or did he already have one? So currently a G7 Scout triple take combo, very interesting. Probably going to swap out the G7 Scout later on when he finds a different gun. So it looks like there's not much happening there at the moment, but we do have quite a few people over at the Harvester. So it's Team Fum Ducks going up against Team Aim God Genius Monsters. Let's see if they live up to their name.
Shotgun bolt here. Save that for me.
Have they managed to spot the other team yet?
Gracias.
Doesn't quite look like it. completely oblivious to the fact they have another team on their towers, but they have seen them. They know exactly where they are, and they're going in for a kill. Now we have the Bloodhound Gibraltar combo again. Put themselves out in the open a little bit. Yep, they've been spotted now. It's going into a team fight. Thumduck's up against the Aim Gods. Deciding they're going to try to fall back. Oh, with the blood sense, they managed to get spotted. Oh, manages to switch weapons halfway through that fight, obviously losing his clip and changing to a shotgun. Peacekeeper, one of the best shotguns in the game, if not the best in my opinion. Definitely good to see someone take him down with that. Octane tries to get away, gets his shields cracked. Zolslayer following after him. Is he going to be able to chase him down? It is an Octane after all, but he will have to use his health. Oh, there he goes. So it looks like Sex Monster has been taken out by Fighting Sloth, and that is another team that has been wiped off the face of the world, Zedge. But getting straight to another fight, not even any time to recuperate your thoughts. Zolslayer having a shield up. Obviously he has the golden shield, which gives him the ability to shield up a little bit quicker.
Shotgun bolts here. Level 2.
Let's zoom in, see what's going on. So they're going to quickly try loot as much as they can off those bodies. Hopefully there should still be some shield cells and health packs left on them. They didn't get the opportunity to use them. And Gibraltar's got his ulti up, and it looks as though no hostiles picked up on the blood sense just yet. So let's go across to another team. It looks like there might be a fight happening down here at the moment. BBG, one of the top 3 teams for the last match.
Just spotted someone out there.
Keeping an eye on him. Like Sniper wasn't cracked his blue shield. Going with the blue shield up against the red shield, you know who's going to win that fight at a distance. The person with better aim. So if we go back over here, no, where were they? So, still no fighting happening just yet. But
Say we move this
they've been
way.
spotted, and they don't know they've been spotted either. So Team Maputo's going to have to definitely get their guns out and start firing shortly, because
Say
they
we
are
move
about
this way.
to have a team fight on their hands. Guys, it is a good setting stage for a team fight. They've already been fired on, which gave away the enemy position now. So now they know they're being followed. But it doesn't matter because Sith Lord's down. They're going to have to either run or turn around and fight, which I think personally, while they're coming through that canyon, fighting would be the best idea, but not going straight into them face first like that. Looks like someone's about to be ambushed. They've decided to run across the other side. Gibraltar's going to wait with his ulti, but I don't think they're going to come after him. They're going to avoid that Gibraltar ulti quite easily right now. But they've got a third team on their tail as well. So now they're pinned because of the Gibraltar ulti, and they have a third team coming up on. Is Nut E-Gaming going to be able to make it around? Going through, they run the risk of being
Check out this way.
just absolutely pincered in the middle of that canyon. Shields were cracked. They've left a teammate behind. So now they're split up while the team sisters all together. They've cracked 2 shields now. They've had to separate. They've put up the Watson barrier.
Never mind.
It looks like here they come from. They can't quite find him. Sounds like he may be... Oh, someone off to the left there. Oh, nails him from a distance with the R301. As we all know, the R301 is definitely one of the best guns in the game. Definitely a good close range gun, and it has awesome long range capabilities as well, especially if you set it to single fire. But a lot of people tend not to set it to single fire. They do quite well enough just auto firing from a distance.
Enemies right here.
Let's go here.
So, we've got a bit of a fight happening over here at the moment. Zaf's the last one on the team with Paduteki. It doesn't look like they'll be lasting to top 3 today. Got to get around the charge rifle. He's going to try and get up Caustic, but that's a huge risk. His teammates,
Get up. Come on,
he's just been
come
pinged
on.
by the enemy teammate. There it goes. Getting attacked from the top. Caustic just coming back up. Gets around behind him. Helps up the Crypto. Well done. That was a great recovery from Paduteki. Maybe they might last until the end this time. Again. Now they're setting up the stage while they loot all of the stuff, but they currently have a lot of teams on top of them. It looks like all the teams are grouping together at once. This may be an early finish at this stage. It looks like these teams all here, they're backed into the canyon, trying to hide as best they can, but the Bloodhound senses them out. Another Bloodhound sense. Gibraltar ulti goes down? Was it, that was a grenade. Sorry. Yeah, he's still got his Gibraltar ulti, but it's going to be no use to them inside the cabin here. Oh, throws down the thermite to create a barrier. And throws down the barrier to create a barrier. But it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. They can't shield up in time. Oh, tries to take it down with the EVA 8 auto, but they're just being surrounded right now from both sides. I don't think they're going to make it. Oh my goodness! Blue becomes the new kill leader after absolutely demolishing them. But it's not quite enough! What a fight! Floofy Fox takes out the kill leader and becomes the new kill leader at the same time. Well done to these guys. Coopstar Games and Team Nutty Gaming just causing an absolute riot right now.
What do you
We
think is
currently
over here?
have Zelithor by himself, deciding to sit on the outside of the ring, which is a common tactic when you're the last person on your team to try to stay away from people seeing you. But it looks like he might be able to go outside the cabin. Is he going to go in, or is he going to go... He knows people are in there now, so he's going to go around the outside. Let's move over to here at the moment at the north side, where there's another team fight going down between XenoVR and... Oh, nice, nice. Good recovery. Ollie healing up. Sees where the team just went. Knows exactly where he needs to go, but he's been scanned out now, alerting the rest of the team to their presence. He's going to try run, but is he going to be able to make it? He's got all of his shields up at the moment. It looks like there are a lot of his teammates' caustic traps around, which is definitely going to help when it comes to running away. But he's being chased down. He's running straight to another team. Right into another team. He gets spotted. He gets shot down. He goes. Ollie running into the wrong place at the wrong time. What a shame. Out goes Rodeman's ulti. Gibraltar trying to flush out the rest of them. Knows exactly where they are now. Might have been a bit early for the ulti. They had the advantage being where they were. Doesn't manage to pick anyone up on scans. Zelithor just sitting on the outskirts there.
Hostile over there.
Opponent over here.
Ooh. They're about to get spicy now. All the teams are going to be start coming in on each other. Mamba throwing out the thermite. Out goes the grenade, but throws it too low. Not quite good enough to get any kills. He's got a team behind him and a team in front of him. And it looks as though Maputo Fiji's in a very tough position. They've backed themselves into a corner and they've been scanned at the same time. Let's see what's happening on top, shall we?
Let's go here.
It looks like it's just going to be a sniper fire at the end here. We're coming up to the end of the game. Now, currently we have 5 squads left. Team Nutty Gaming still deciding to sit off in the distance where they were before. Not a bad place to sit. They do have the balloon next to them if they need a quick escape. And they also have a lot of cover. They just need to hope that they can get into the ring when time comes. Shoots the drone. Oh! Manages to take it out. Good shot. Anyone that's played Apex knows that those drones can be a real pain in the ass to hit at the best of times.
Enemy spotted. Way out there, like little cucarachas.
So we've still got Paduteki, we've got XenoVR D, so 2 of the same teams. Nutty Gaming, which is we have the same 3 teams at the end of the game as we did in the first game. Wingman from the distance Manages to get him before he gets up the cord. Oh, takes down the Bloodhound. Out goes Rotoman. That is another team down. Currently 4 squads remaining. We have 3 teams of 3 and a team of 1. And it looks like the team of 1 might be in a little bit of trouble, getting awfully close to Nutty Gaming. Out goes the Caustic Traps. Great defensive capabilities. Caustic, best champion ever. No argument. It looks like they're getting caught in the middle of a building. Not the best place to be at the end of the game. All they need to do is load up that building full of grenades and it's going to force them out. It looks like Nutty Gaming knows exactly where they are. These guys are caught between a rock and a hard place, and we've got a third team coming up on the other side now. So they are absolutely stuck in there. We've still got Zalathor sitting on the outside, but Paruteki is probably seen the last of their days this match. But I did say that before, and they managed to pull themselves out of it, so who knows? They might be able to pull themselves out of this one as well, as long as Nutty Gaming and Xenovardi can get into a team fight and give Paruteki the chance to third-party them. Being flanked from the left side, so they have to be careful. They're being scanned, so now they know where everyone is. Zalathor D just playing the circle, playing the smart game.
Enemy spotted.
Exactly what you want to do when you're playing by yourself. Just waiting it out. Then Zalathor has been spotted. He's going to have to start fighting now, but he's gone into the circle and he goes down in the circle. Sorry, Zalathor, you lasted as long as you can, but you got spotted at the wrong time. Now it's going to go down to the same 3 teams that were at the end of the last match. Who's going to come out on top? This time, Paruteki goes down. Out goes the canisters. They start blowing up, preventing anyone from going inside that building right now, but it doesn't matter, because as long as Xenovardi and Nutty Gaming stay on the opposite sides of that building, they should be able to take out Paruteki and then see who takes out the last team for the win. Down he goes. Coopstar Games on the ground, throws out the Bangalore smoke, takes out one of the canisters to try to get the teammate up. And it looks as though Xenovardi's coming around the long side to try to take them out. Getting a good flank off and forcing them into Paruteki. There goes down another team. It's just Paruteki and Xenovardi. Xenovardi take out the Bloodhound. They've only got 2 more to take out. Here it comes. Xenovardi, Paruteki. Who's going to win it? Reigns is trying to hold on as long as he can. He gets taken out. Xenovardi wins the second match of today. Congratulations, Xenovardi. These guys are proving to be absolute powerhouses right now in this tournament.
We have our Apex champions.
That was fantastic gameplay in the end there. 3 teams all around the same building. Zalathor trying to last as long as he could on the outside of the ring there. But congratulations, Xenovardi, on your second win. It'll see everyone move on to match 3 now, where hopefully we'll see a little bit more action than we did before. Everyone's going to rejoin the teams that they were in earlier. We're going to change our map to World's Edge to make sure that everything remains the same. Now, as we saw from the first match, we had Xenovardi, Paruteki, and Nutty Gaming all in the last 3 matches of that first match, and it seemed to be a repeat in the second match as well, with all 3 teams going at it again. But the result was exactly the same, with Xenovardi coming out on top of everyone else. Congratulations, Xenovardi. That will definitely put them in a much stronger advantage for the rest of the tournament, but it all comes down to the next 3 matches now. There is still room to lose, so we will have to come back shortly, see what happens, and we will be back in about 5 minutes with our 3rd match of the 5 today. See everyone shortly.
There is more honor in death than a life without test. defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. Your journey ends today.
Hello everyone and welcome back. We are here getting ready for the third match of Oceania Esports' Apex tournament for today. Now the first two matches were pretty exciting. We saw that we had Xenovar D win the first two matches, taking them out. And it also seemed as though we had... Who was it? We had Paruteki and we had Nut E-Gaming also turning up in the last three teams in the first two matches. But now that I think about that, I believe that BBG was actually one of the last three teams in the first match and Paruteki was the fourth team in the first match. But we're getting ready now. We have all the teams here, so we're going to go into World's Edge and hopefully see some more action. Now, what I want to see here is a lot more fighting. I want to see some people jump in the same spots, get some early game kills off, because as we know, getting early game kills means also getting extra points, as well as coming first, second, or third in the match. So at the end of the match, we'll be doing 2 more, and then we will determine the winner at the end of the 5th round. And here we go. Let's see what these teams are going to be picking today. So it looks as though we still have teams going with the same selections of Bloodhound and Gibraltar, which seems to be a very popular combo. And shortly you should be able to see all the teams coming up on your screen. A lot of people playing Revenant today, which is interesting, with Rotom and Biscuit playing Loba. Now, Loba is a really fantastic pick for these tournaments. It allows you to get a whole bunch of items early game. And we will get into the game right now.
You see me? Your power. Finished.
Alright. So, here we go. Let's see where people are going to drop.
Let's go over here.
I like the fact that people are immediately going for Skyhook. We had a lot of teams drop right off the bat, so we should see some action. One team going Thermal Station, another team going Harvester, but we have a second team that's potentially going Harvester as well. Now we know that Sorting Factory is a very popular spot to drop first off. 2 teams going Skyhook. It doesn't seem like we've had many people drop Launch Site or the Dome straight off the bat. Or Lava City's been pretty empty, but we might have people going there this time. Now we have 4 teams all dropped around the Fragments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams of Fragments. So we are going to go immediately to Fragments to see this action go down. Because we know that one team is going to get wiped out straight away. Good positioning off to the side.
Target spotted.
We have Team Aim Gods that are sitting in a precarious spot. It all comes down now to see who's going to get the first attacks off. We've got Damon's firing as quick as he can. Still not quite wanting to get into a team fight.
Going to explore here.
We could check out here. I saw someone, and I don't.
My apologies, we seem to have a little bit of technical difficulties. Just getting back into that now. Hang fire, people. Determine the winner at the end of the 5th round. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Apologies, people. Getting back into the tournament now. Alright, let's get straight back into it then, shall we? Alright, and we're back in. Sorry for the delay. It seems as though that we have had Aim Gods being taken out in our absence. So let's see what happens from this point. All the teams are joining back up. Everyone's grouping up quite tightly around this middle area here, trying to stay in circle and move. But I get the feeling it'll be the people outside the circle that are going to get the most items and work their way in. Whereas the people in the middle are going to have to rely on getting the items off other people. So we've got Kappas that's just been raised back up by Bushjerk, and they're going to have to try and go get their teammates' banner, but I don't think they're going to quite make it, are they? They're just running away. They said friends? What friends? We don't need friends. Now we've got some fight going over on Thermal Station. Ooh, Zalathor manages to take one down. Throwing out the jump pad, gonna make a quick getaway, but they have to make sure their teammate gets out of there first. There goes the scan. Sprinklers. Oh, getting off a few shots. I think he managed to crack his shield as well, but he's in a bad position. He gets taken down from a distance. It's up to his teammates now to get him back up.
Contact with target.
Hostile
Slowly
over there.
making their way around. They know where they are, but they're out in the open. They don't have a hell of a lot of cover here.
Enemy spotted.
Manages to crack his purple shield. Zalathor putting in work. They're going to have to go get their teammate up shortly. Sprinklers there giving some locations while he's down. Very bad spot. They decide to run into Gibraltar, and he managed to take down Gibraltar. It's just Zalathor left, and there goes Team Frauds taking them out. Congratulations, Team Frauds, for taking out the other team. Now we'll move on and see where the fight's happening elsewhere. It looks like Skyhook might be having a bit of action going on right now.
Enemy over there.
Alright, going into the team fight. Manages to take him down. Is he going to get him in? He takes down a Floofy Fox. Juicy's going to move in. They're going to try to find the rest of the team, finish them off as well. Nice shotgun shot. Juicy, like Cozy, is taking down Souls now. Now they're going to shield up as best they can. Off goes the EMP from the Crypto that's hanging around somewhere. We've got another team happening down in the southeast of the map at the moment, but we'll keep an eye here, see what happens. As you can see, Kay and Ollie managed to take down Black Mamba and finish him off. But they're getting attacked from the rooftops. Blue takes down Koopstar Games, but it's not going to matter because Koopstar's going to get raised back up. Out goes the thermal, out goes the smoke. Try to keep them coming up a bit. Nice, throwing a thermal to keep their backs covered. Oh, they've gone into the smoke to try to take them out, and the Octane gets taken down. Koopstar and Lycosius. Oh my goodness! Down goes Juicy Koopstar and Lycosius getting taken out by the enemy team here. Now there's still more fighting going on. There's a few more teams still hanging around Skyhook, so it's not over for Thumducks just yet. We've got Zol Slayer and Fighting Sloth trying to get their friend to a beacon here. And it looks like there might be a little bit of a fight going on in the tunnels. Who have we got? We've got Team Talasso taking on Team Paduteki. Paduteki, definitely a team not to be trifled with. Let's see if they can get out of the sticky selection. They definitely have the best positioning right now, being able to just turn around and run if they need to. In comes the Gibraltar ulti. Is it going to be enough to take them out? No, they get through it just fine. Zaf deciding he's going to stay behind and try to fight a little bit more. Now they're spread out. They don't know where they all are. Down goes his teammate Brains. He's going to have to turn around, go back into the circle. Oh, there goes the shotgun, and Zaf gets taken down as well. Burner's the last one left. Burner goes down, and that is it for Team Paduteki. I do not think we're going to see them come to the end of this game this time. Unfortunately for Paduteki, they did well in the first two rounds, but this time it just was not a good enough effort. We do have a team over here stuck out in the open, but it doesn't look like there's going to be too much of an issue for them unless they happen to run into Bush Jerks. But the Bush Jerks seem like they're just going to take it all in stride, hide as best they can. They don't know the enemy team is around them just yet, so who knows? They may get spotted and taken out, but the other team's going to have to shield up. No other fights happening. Oh, here we go. We've got some action happening over here. Taking pop shots at a lone player. Doesn't look like they're chasing anyone. Oh, they managed to get them down. Licious took out Rotoman. So that is it for Rotoman's team. There is only 8 squads remaining. Man, Overgrown for G goes into the circle to try and figure out where the next ring is going to be. But That is a very good advantage. Unfortunately for them, there's very little they can do in that area. Let's go back over the train yard. It looks as though Bush Jerks have been spotted. Trying to make it out. They're both on such low life. Kappas manages to heal himself back up and hide as best as he can. Down goes Bush Jerks,
Remember me,
and
friends.
Kappas
I
is just
may
going to
kill you.
leave his friend on
Great
the ground
moves, friend.
and say,
Sorry
you know what,
lost.
I
That
don't
was
care
fun.
about you today.
Sorry you died. I feel good.
Yeah, sorry you died, exactly.
Great moves,
Yep.
friend. Good work. Let's remain friends. It's fun to zipline. You should remember me, friends. I may kill you. I'll high-five you all when I see you.
It's a shame they can't actually hear what he's saying in the game. Give away his position like that. So it looks like frauds don't really have much to worry about. That Pathfinder's not going to be much of a threat to all three of them. Most likely he's going to sit back and wait until they all leave and then go and get his teammates Banner and try and get him revived. Now we've got a fight happening up in the red at the moment. Outside Sith. Oh, down he goes. Sith takes out Len. Now they still have more teammates left, so they're going to have to try to take out the rest of them, but it doesn't matter now because they are at a two-player advantage. Misses the shots, doesn't quite get it, throws down the dome, gets his teammate up. Oh! Oh, in comes the Gibraltar ulti. They manage to get into the enemy dome just in time. Sith's getting taken out just on the outside. As they go and take him out, is he going to finish him off? It looks like they will. There's too many players. Damon goes down. There goes another team. They get Sith's back up, and they're going to move into the next spot. But it looks as though everyone's starting to move into the circle now. We currently have Kappas by himself on the outside. We have Team Xenovardi picking up a really good position at Epicenter. They're going to have to be the ones to defend their territory though. Everyone else is currently all spread out all over the map. We're going to have to wait until the teams
Hostile
come
over
in a
there.
little bit closer. Xenovardi's managed to spot the enemy team. Are they going to be able to take out frauds? Frauds know they've been spotted now. They're getting fired on from a distance. Xenovardi having very good range game here. It looks as though one of these two very strong teams right now is going to get taken out. Frauds being one of our previous champions, and Xenovardi, absolute powerhouse in today's matches. Sardi's going to try to shield up into the red. Isn't going to be enough though. He's been spotted. If he gets hit just one or two more times, that's it. He's not going to be able to make it out of the red before he gets taken down. Uses his Octane to get out of there. He's going to have to heal up. Otherwise, he's not going to make it out. But they're following up very quickly. Xenovardi just ripping Team Frauds to shreds from a distance. Kingwalk's gone down. Down goes Orange Ops. There's only Cam left. Is he going to be able to make it in and get his teammates up? He's deciding to go the long route. He really wants to stay until the end game. So now we've got Team Sith that is coming up on Team Xenovardi. Trying to third party Xenovar before they get the shields back up, and Xenovar barely used any shields whatsoever. Now it looks as though we've got Team Bush Jerks over here, which have got a really good position in Epicenter, but they're going to have to move due to the circle. Let's just keep following Xenovardi. They managed to take down Ilicious, so there's a good chance that Xenovardi might get taken out. No, Xenovardi took down one of their teammates. Bush Jerk's going to be able to do it. Down he goes. They've managed to take out the other team. They're getting Ilicious back up. Nothing can stop these guys. They're just too strong. Now we have Team TPG that's currently there. They know there's enemies hanging around Epicenter.
Someone else is over there.
They're going to have to start throwing nades or do something. Get them off that rooftop. It's a very narrow spot to be stuck. Throws down the jump pad. Oh, it's not going to be quite enough. Manages to get onto the grapple line. And they've managed to take off from that point. Oh, hits him from a distance. R301 put them to work again.
Let's check out this way.
Zeno Vardy's not going to take that line down though. They've all got red shields. They are absolutely equipped to the team. In comes the shotgun. They managed to take down Cappers. And here comes the finisher. Cappers' teammate nowhere to be seen.
This is your problem.
And
You
there's
give up
only
too
one
easily?
left. Cam
Get up
is
and
on
fight,
his
my
own
brother.
out in the distance. Trying the Zalathor tactic. And we currently have Bush Jerk, who is currently in the team, Bush Jerks, trying to stay off in the distance, not able to go get Cappers, but it sounds like the other team is coming up right on his heels. He knows he's in trouble. Trying to run as best as he can,
Oh, sorry.
but we all know he's not.
Enemy over there.
Zeno Vardy absolutely hunting down the enemy team right
Enemy
now.
spotted.
Hostile close.
Bush check! Oh, shot in the head by Blake. That was brutal. Zeno Vardy looks like they may be on their way to take out their third match of the game. Down goes the Gibraltar shield. Not quite enough. They managed to catch up to VJ. Absolutely wiping out. Here comes the finisher. Can they find the other teammates? We still have Blake and Sid. Sid manages to get found and he starts getting taken out. His shield's got cracked. Two hostiles around. Not quite enough. Gets taken down by Bam. And Bam wipes him out. Sid the Sloth is down. Just Blake left on that team. He will now be accompanying Cam as a solo player for the rest of this tournament. But it is now up to the Trail Hunters to finish off Zeno Vardy on a 3-on-3 team match. Unless Cam or Blake can come in at the end and clutch it. I am very interested to see how this ends. They've got the middle of the circle now, which puts them at a huge advantage. They know generally which direction people are going to be coming from.
Target over there.
Managed to spot one person. It's one of our solo players, is it? Or nope. It is currently Licious of Zeno Vardy. Now, Licious was also in one of our previous tournaments as well, I believe, getting second in our second tournament match. And goes to Gibraltar ulti, try to force him off the rooftop. Unfortunately, when you're doing that around the building, it's not really super effective. There he goes. Bam Bam, try and take him out. Oh, out goes the grenade. Finishes him off. Lord Vader goes down. Overgrown Fijian goes down. Holy hell. Zeno Vardy manages to take down another team. These guys are absolutely unstoppable. Now it is just down to the two solo players to take out the previous two matches champions. Let's see if they manage to do it. They have the high ground at the moment. Able to roam as freely as they want. Bam Bam over here trying to scope them out, knowing that there's only 3 squads left with one person on each team, so they are going to be super aggressive. Knowing that they can do damn well whatever they want. Cracks the blue shield. Takes him out. Blake Leonard gets taken out from a distance. And Bam Bam becomes the kill leader. In comes the second one. Is he going to take him out? No! Gets taken down! But it doesn't matter because Octane gets taken down and Zeno Vardy are the champions for the third match in a row. These guys are absolutely unstoppable. What an absolute domination that game. It wasn't even close. Xena, they just wrecked everyone in that game right from start to finish. So it looks as though they're going to move on and for 3 wins in a row of this tournament, rack up a whole bunch of points. At this stage, it looks like they may be the top team to take this out. There are still 2 matches left. That is the potential to still win the game, depending on how many kills and if they can win in the next 2 matches. So as we get everyone set back up, We will currently go through to another break while everyone gets through in their teams, and we'll be ready for match number 4 of the day. So I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. Don't forget, if you're watching this, to hit the follow button for the Twitch. You can also find us on Facebook as well, and visit the OceaniaEsports.gg website if you want to partake in any of our future tournaments. We'll be back in another 5 minutes for match 4 of the tournament today. See everyone soon.
There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you.
back, everyone. We're now coming into our 4th match of the tournament today. So, looking at the teams here today, we have currently had a few teams that have decided to drop off. We are now going into World's Edge as we speak. We have seen XenoVRD win the last 3 matches in a row, and we will be calculating all the points for the end of the game. Round 4 is underway, and it is time to see who will come out on top of this game. Now, I think everyone's excited to see what the outcome is going to be. We will see what characters everyone decides to pick. My guess is that it's going to be all the Gibbies and all of the Bloodhounds once again. But I would like to see some Caustixes thrown into the mix. So if anyone feels brave enough, let's see what happens. We'll move over to the character selection now so everyone can see what teams are picking what. Everyone has started to choose their teams. So, once again, seeing a lot of Bloodhounds. Obviously the popular pick. The scanning is just too OP right now. And we have all of the Gibbies being picked amongst the teams as well. Octane, also a very popular pick. So,
Introducing your champion.
You know what I look like.
there we go. Champion
Come
squad.
find me.
XenoVRD going into it. Let's see where everyone decides to drop in match number 4.
Papa would be proud of me.
Okie dokie. So, not as many teams dropping straight off the bat as there was last game, so maybe
This might be a
it
good
won't
place to
be
land.
too action-packed to begin with, but we have one team that's deciding to go to Skyhook. It looks as though the other team was deciding to go there as well, but turned around and went for Countdown instead. A couple of teams just dropping at the very last minute. Overlook looking like it's going to be one of the popular places for people to fight
What
at.
do you think is over here?
We've got
I'm going over there.
Let's go.
definitely 2 teams over here, so let's see what happens over in this area. Everyone getting just equipped as fast as they possibly can. Bush Jerks trying to find all the ammo they can before they decide to get into a fight with the enemy team. So they're going up against the Siths. Let's see who comes out on top, whether they're going to disengage and run away or if they're going to stay and fight.
With the plot object here, I found a 30-30 repeater here.
We should see a fight break out here shortly. There's no other fights happening anywhere around the map right now. Everyone pretty well spread out. It is on the fight happening now between the Siths and the Bush Jerks.
Mia, someone's out there. They're far.
So it looks like they've been spotted. And we're getting into the fight now. Sith's going on the aggressive,
Enemy spotted. Over
trying
there.
to flank around the side, but they might be a bit too split up to try flanking right now. Sith goes right into it, getting right in the faces of them before they can get any equipment to help them out. Chasing him down. Down goes the Gibraltar. Squishy's been knocked. Can they get the other ones? Did they have enough time to get any of the equipment they need to get, though? Is the problem. Down goes Bush Squishy. They're going to have to go back and try and get his banner. Bush Jerk goes down as well. He has been knocked. There's only one more that they need to take care of, and then that will be it for their team. Stuck in the train car. Bush going up, got the shotgun in his face, gets knocked out. Blue just keeping an eye on the Valkyrie there. Out goes the grenade. Doesn't get anything, but they manage to take out Bush Jerk, and that is the Bush Jerks taken out straight off the bat. First squad down. Sis will probably be feeling pretty happy about that one. So let's see what other action we've got going on. We have firing going on in the fragments right now. Maputo Fiji trying to fire in on Team Talasso.
Hostile spotted.
Managed to spot them all. Now the team's going to go in for the aggression. He's only got white shields. They've got an advantage here. Both dogs down. Yeah, that's one team knocked. That's Sith Lord that's gone down. And that's Rotoman Biscuit that's got down as well. There's only one more team member left. And it looks like Black Mamba is deciding just to get the hell out of there. That's why Octane is fast, so he can run away from his friends when they need his help most. I kid, of course. There's very little else Black Mamba can do in this situation other than get distance and hopefully go back for the teammates' advantage just before they get up. But it looks as though that Team Gelasso may wait. No, they're deciding to run away as well now that all the firing has brought attention on the area. Yes, see firing happening. So Team Sith getting into their second team fight of the match. Down goes no. Sith on very low health. Manages to finish them off though. Sith absolutely dominating this game today, but here comes a third team not giving them any reprieve. They do not get a single rest for today, with Damon's taking down one. And Blue is the last one left on the team, takes down the Gibraltar. He's still got two more to take out, but it looks like Blue's going to go down. Man just run away, and he's down. There goes Team Sith. They've finally been knocked out, and it looks as though that Team Gelasso is going to get third party again from yet another team. This is just fight after fight today. We've only got Len and Goose left on Team Gelasso. And it looks as though they're getting third partied as well, with all the teams just deciding to come in on this little area here. Glenn, the last one left, deciding he's going to make a break for it. Better to stay till the end of the game than to die for a lost cause. He's going to hang around, but he gets flanked. Still manages to take down Sid. Is he going to have enough time to get his teammates up though? King Zeus only knocked right now. Gibraltar trying to take him out. Manages to take Len down to nothing, but is it going to be enough? He turns around, takes out the Gibraltar as well, but Len gets finished off by Blake at the very end, taking out that team. So it looks as though we have Team TPG who managed to come in and clean up, and they are going to get a lot of loot, because that was a lot of team fights that were won just then. And they came out the victors. So all the other teams are currently spread out across the map, apart from down here in the tree and launch site. Who have we got? It looks like we have Team Frauds going up against Revolution 9. Are they going to be able to win this team fight? It's a very cramped quarters right here. It looks like they want to just keep their distance, try and last till the very end. Throwing out the Gibraltar ulti, keeping them at a distance as well. They're not going to be able to get through there anytime soon. This is Team Revolution 9's chance to get away from that area. But instead it looks like they might turn around and go the other way. Both teams thinking the other team is going to come for them. So we have Black Mamba who managed to get away on his own, running into Geyser, not knowing he is running face first into another team. And not only is it another team, it is Team Xenovardi. Bloodhound going for the kill here. Putting on his blood sense. Is Black Mamba going to be able to get away? Oh, doesn't hit the shot, but Licious does. Gets him mid-air. And they managed to take down Black Mamba, who was running solo, but just could not quite get away from the championship team. Currently, no other teams interacting. We might have a team fight over here. Managing to see them fly past. They have to worry about one team member being left behind. There he is on top. Valkyrie comes in, but he gets caught right in the middle of all of them. Gets taken down. Soul Slayer gets taken down by 6. And they manage to get their second person down as well. No, he manages to take out Nickel before he gets taken down. Down goes Fighting Sloth. Are they going to be able to take down 6? There's only one left, and he is on very low health. Deciding to feint shield battery back to full life. Who's going to be the winner? 6 still on very little life. They managed to take the Octane, but the Octane has gold shields right now. Gets behind barrier.
Come
Will he be
on.
able to get his teammates up in time?
Disappearing on me now.
Then he comes for the hit. Gets his teammate up. Throws out the Mirage clone. Down goes Six Monster. There's only Legendary left. Legendary goes down! And Fluky Fox takes out the whole team and gets his teammate back up. They're going to have to pick up Zolslayer's banner and get him to a respawn beacon, which is going to put them at a huge disadvantage for gear. But now let's move on to another fight right now. We have TPG, who is currently taken down. Another one. Are they gonna know? Yes, there goes Bam Bam 1! And that looks like it might be Xenovar D taken out. We still have 2 alive. We have X Gold 15 and we have Licious that is still up and about. And Licious managed to take down the Octane, finishing it off. And they've got Bam's beacon and they need to get it to a respawn. So luckily there is one right beside them, but it looks like they're going to be third partied. They're currently 1 member down. Is this going to be it for Xenovar D this game? They need to try their best to avoid conflict here. But it looks like they're being third partied by yet another team. Currently have Nut E Gaming deciding they're going to get involved in this as well. Moving over to Team Xenovar D, let's see if they can defend themselves from this onslaught. They need to try and get as much distance as they can until they get their teammate back up. Out goes the drone. Takes down... Oh no! Down goes the drone just in time before the EMP goes off. They're going to try run through to Geyser, hopefully get their teammate back up at Geyser while the other 2 teams fight it out.
Survey beacon here.
Stuck on a rooftop right there. If they decide they want to start throwing maybe a Gibraltar near the base of their building, then that will put them at a huge disadvantage.
Let's go that way.
No, it's just as well they don't have a Gibraltar.
Spotted one. Close.
BBG looking to come in though. Not quite enough. Nutty Game decides he's going to try and run away the other way while BBG just sits in the building. And it looks as though they managed to get Bam back up and running. So Team Xenovar D currently outside the circle. They will make it back in time. There's going to be no issue there. But it looks as though BBG is stuck between the ring and a nutty place. So it looks like this game may be coming into Geyser for a big team fight. Currently Team Frauds. Let's watch the fight that's happening outside the ring right now. Coopstar Games gets taken out. Currently Nutty Gaming at a serious disadvantage and Coopstar gets taken down. That is Nutty Gaming taken out. They will not be lasting until the very last ones today. They got taken out by Fun Ducks who are currently looting their bodies in the red. Hopefully they will have enough time to get back in and get revived. We have Xenovar D who is right now sitting in the wings waiting for the team to come through. 2 of the teammates taken out. This may be it for Xenovar D. Both team members knocked. They're going to finish them off. It looks as though X Gold is going to have to run away and try do this by himself. Manages to take down the Octane. Alright, he uses his scan, manages to figure out where he's going to try and get his teammate up, but it's not quite enough. Oh, and he takes down Fighting Sloth, and that is another team down. Will he be able to recover his teammates' banners in time? It doesn't look like he's going to have enough time to, because here comes a third team going after X Gold. In goes the grenade, trying to get himself a little bit of distance from the enemy team. Not quite enough, and down goes Xenovar D. They are knocked out for this one. They will not be taking away this match today. And it goes down to the last 3 squads. When it looks like we're going to be seeing Frauds coming in up on Revolution 9 here. Will we be able to see enough people bring this to the end?
See someone out there?
This is coming to the very end, guys. 3 squads left. We have 3 teams of 3. It's going to be quiet for now. Circle slowly close again. We're going to be seeing people get forced in. Team Frauds know exactly where the next circle is going to be, so they're going to have to start making their way there now.
Amigos, let's go here. See? Bastards over there.
Team BBG sniping from the rooftops.
Optics here. Close range.
Seems like it's going to be a bit of a quiet finish today for round 4.
Oh, this one in here.
Down goes the Revenant ulti. This gives them the opportunity to go and absolutely ham right now. Try and get as much damage off as possible. They take down Zelithor. Back he goes. And down to the next one. That's it. That's it. Looks like that team has gone down. We're now just waiting for Frauds to come in and finish the rest of them off. BBG trying to get their teammate up in time. Down goes the Gibraltar ulti on the building to try and get whoever's on the rooftops. Frauds playing it very safe in the distance here, but they have to worry about the third party at the moment coming up behind them.
Enemies right here.
So we're still waiting on Revolution 9 to get more involved in the fight here. They're sitting at the bottom, getting their team member, well, the team member is down, so I don't think they're going to be using the recovery just yet, or if at all. So Prinkless has been knocked out. We will not see Prinkless again for the rest of this match. BBG deciding to run off to the distance, get their shields and health back up.
Heads up. We're on the road.
Enemy right here.
Helmet here. Level 4.
So currently still waiting for the next circle to come in, force everyone together a bit more.
Spotted one.
Oh, gets caught out in the open. Manages to take a few shots to the face. Arcstar's got to go around the corner and then they're probably going to flank over to the left. Arcstar goes down, breaks the shields. Devotion just isn't quite good enough. Is he going to get him down? Breaks purple shields again, and down they go. BBG is the winner of the 4th match for today. What a very calculated end. BBG sitting off in the distance, waiting on the outside of the buildings until the other 2 teams have finished fighting each other.
We have our Apex
Excellent,
champion.
excellent win. Glad to see a Caustic in one of the championship teams, and that was very exciting. So congratulations BBG. We will now be getting everyone ready for the 5th and final match of today, and then we will see who the winner will be. Seeing Team Xeno Vardy getting taken down at the very end of the game there by the other team, Team BBG, I believe, took them down. And we'll be moving on to round 5 for our last match of the Oceania Esports Apex tournament for today. Everyone is going to get ready into their teams. We will be back in another 5 minutes with our last match, and we will find out who the winners are going to be. Everyone just sit tight. We'll be back shortly.
There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pyramid of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pyramid of life holds for you. journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life holds for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it.
Alright everyone, welcome back. We're here with the fifth match today of Oceania Esports' Apex tournament. Now this is the fifth and final match. As we have seen previously in the games today, XenoVRD has taken out the first 3 matches of the game today, where we have had BBG take out the last match. Now we're looking to currently get into our fifth match very shortly and have everyone select their characters. Now, we have been hearing you in the chat, and don't be afraid, we are keeping an eye on things and making sure everything is kosher in the tournament today. So, at the end of the tournament, we will be reviewing everything, making sure everything is fine, and we will have a result for everyone in due time. So, for now, let's enjoy some Apex, shall we? Let's see what everyone decides to pick. Everyone's currently coming into the game as we speak, and we will see if we see more Gibbies or if everyone in the game wants to play Caustic, which they should, because as we all know, Caustic is best. You can fight me with it as well. Now, I want to see everyone tell me in the chat as well what their favourite guns happen to be in the game. As I mentioned at the very start of the stream, mine happens to be the Peacekeeper and the Spitfire. A lot of people don't like Spitfire, but that's because I don't exactly play things the way they should be played, and that's why I'm not a master or a predator, but that's on me. So as we can see, we have a lot of Revenants still being picked, and I see Incorrect Math is deciding to play Caustic. I'm very happy with that. More Gibbies and more Bloodhounds as to be expected. There should technically be a Bloodhound in every team, but a lot of
This
people
is
don't like to
your
play
champion.
like that. It depends on what their team comp is. So there's our championship from the last team. Playing as the champions. Let's see if someone can knock them out.
Going to
this
check
time
it
around.
out over there.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
Heard that.
Let's see where everyone decides to land as well. This is a very, very good jump stream. Going right through the middle of the map from top to bottom. Whole bunch of teams jumping
Checking
right
out
at
over
the
here.
start.
You down to
A
clown,
lot of people
Blasey?
got a skyhook, which I like to see. That is a very, very good place to jump and start the team fight. Plenty of places to hide, plenty of loot for a lot of teams. So we're going to go straight over here and keep an eye on what's happening in Skyhook. Let's keep an eye on it, shall we? Oh, and we got one finisher going down already. Gosh,
You
dang
didn't
it.
expect this
Like
from me,
Cozius takes down
which is why
Kappas
you
with the
lost.
finisher at the very start of the game. That is going to put the other team at a huge disadvantage. And as we know, Nut E Gaming is one of the teams that you definitely need to look out for. These guys are deadly. They've managed to make it down to the second half of every game so far. And it looks as though they're going to all avoid fights for now.
Hostile over there.
Sniping going on. Legendary Watto got his shields broken.
Target spotted.
Probably just going to keep getting sniped from the rooftop right here. Let's zoom in on that. See what's happening.
Thanks. Devotion here.
So they're keeping an eye out for them. Out goes the Bloodhound sense, but it doesn't pick up anyone.
Hostile close.
Everyone just trying to keep in as best defensive positions as possible now. There is a vault piece sitting in the package. I have not seen anyone yet decide to go after a vault. It'll be very interesting to see if anyone tries to get it. But at the moment, we've had huge gold take out Raid. So it looks
go.
like
I need it.
Valiard is deciding they're going to get involved in the fight quite early on.
This way.
Bush Jerk, the only one by himself now, with his teammate Cap has been taken out at the start of the game. But not much happening there. Let's go over here and we'll watch Team Talasso, who is currently coming up against Mirage's Bathwater. Great team.
I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies.
Might be something good this way.
The action starting. Reef is getting fired upon. Manages to save his shields. Teammates coming into it. Eskia goes on the side. Manages to Terry gets his shields correct. Nearly gets taken down. The other team's coming in to try save her, but it looks as though that they might get taken out. Down goes the heal bot. They're going to have to regroup if they want to defend each other. When you've all run out of shields, you need to group up and all heal up and get ready to engage back in on that team again. In comes the fight. 9 damage off on the blue shield. Doesn't do much. Eskia gets taken down. Oh, and absolutely wiped out. So that is Eskia who's happy going to get their damage. Terry gets taken down by the Gibby. Len going in for it. The last one left on the team. Len goes down, and that is it for Mirage and Bathwater, but he decides he is just going to get out of there. It is not worth hanging around. But he gets taken out from a distance by the enemy team. They wiped the floor with the apologies to that team, but they are no longer in the tournament. They are gone, and we will have to see who is going to be the winner for the rest of this team, for the rest of this game. So the teams to watch at the moment are Nut E Gaming and Valiard. Now, what are they doing over here? It's Xeno VRD, my apologies.
Got a
Currently,
Nevo shield
everyone's
here.
just looting
Level
right
2.
now. There are no teams that are actually fighting, as we can see. We've managed to find the location of the team as it comes in. So it seems as though there might be another fight in Skyhook very shortly. They are aware there is another team there. Keep an eye out for them.
Enemy spotted.
Heard that.
Whether or not they're going to engage or take off is a different story. It looks like they might be a mirage set up out there. Yep. So they've managed to make themselves noted of where they are. They do have the Watson shield up. Although
Looking for an
Watson
extended
shields
energy
aren't
mag.
guaranteed safety, as we all know. Seems as though they're keeping their distance for now. Nobody wants to really engage this early on in the game.
Let's go this way.
We have Team Aim Gods over here that they know they've been spotted and they know there's enemies around. So they just need to play it safe, creep around, pick up as much loot as they can.
Let's explore this way.
Seems like Kel might be making their way to trials.
Shield battery
I
here.
decided to stay there. Nobody wants to go to trials. Too much time and too much attention placed on trying to get items when you don't know who's around. Managed to pick up the Deadeye's tempo for the Sentinel. It looks like we have a third
Let's
party
check out
that's
this way.
currently coming to Skyhook. Let's see if this is going to force a bit of a fight between any of the teams. So it looks like Damon's is running the flatline, which, according to Fiery Ranger King, is an underrated
Making
gun.
contact with enemy.
But we'll see about that when Damon's goes into a fight, shall we? Still doesn't look like there's much of a fight going on. Everyone's backed out of Skyhook now.
Oh look, someone wandered into our safe gate.
A little bit early on the sense there, doesn't pick up anyone. And now they've given away their position.
There was a battle here.
Go over here. Team G's getting into the fight. Throws up the drones. Probably going to be but he threw out his drone in the middle of a Bangalore multi. Manages to get his shields cracked because of it. Trying to get distance, get him fighting from behind. Manages to save his life at the very end there. Now he's going to shield up, wait for his
There's a jump
teammates to
tower
cover
here.
him. Looks like Blake's going up the jump tower. Whether it looks like he's going to retreat rather than engage on the enemy team with this. Hopefully the rest of the team follows suit, which it looks like they're going to. And let's move over to Sorting Factory other side. Let's see what the enemy team's going to do. They're going to follow up and go for it. Ooh, manages to get off a few shots and they go down. But now they have to worry about a third party.
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
Oh, and they managed to get scared. Someone's going to have to get pretty aggressive here. They know where they are. Here he comes in. He's going to be able to take out the one now. Does manage to block Randy's old shield here. In goes the Gibby ult. Absolutely demolishes everyone in that Gibby. Okay, the last one to go down is Gibby on the side. Oh, and down he goes. That's what you get when you use the Mozambique. I'm kidding. Mozambique is fine. Just on VRD goes in. Licious gets taken down. It is up to X Gold. Will he be able to go back and get his teammates up? Down he goes in. Zeno VRD is out for the 5th match. They will not be picking up this win today. So now we go on to the rest of the teams. Our current champions of the tournament have been taken out. Xeno VRD is down, and now we move on to Team Lasso. Running inside, gonna get followed in. He's gonna have to get his shield back up. Damon's currently getting attacked runs into the shield. I think he goes out with the Master, doesn't quite take him down. Down goes the Toxic Track. Gas is gonna fall out of there. And Willavia, Damon's and Len are the only ones left. They are very little life. Damon's managed to get his shields back up. Len now trying to get his shields back up on top of that. Will they be able to protect the gas? Incoming Crypto trying to take it out. Crypto it gets taken out! And Len takes down incorrect math. And that is one more team knocked out of this tournament. We are currently down to 7 squads left. Not many squads at all. Now they're just going to play the clean-up game, take as many items as they can find after taking out 2 teams, but they have been taken by another team in the third party. Will they be able to take out their third team? Revenant deciding to play hide and seek. All the shields are currently getting put back on again. Team Talasso wiping the floor with people over here right now. And we have Team Frauds that is currently coming in from the side. Looks like they're deciding to get a little bit of distance and wait for Team Talasso to come towards them. Oh, shot off Team Talasso. Doesn't quite manage to break his shield, but they manage to get Orange on the shield. Doesn't look like they're going to stick around for that
Level
fight.
4. Don't worry, it won't slow you down.
Dibs.
Looks like we're going back to everyone deciding to look for items right now.
Over there.
Nutty Gaming deciding they're just going to sit tight for now. Oh, charge rifle knocked him in the head. Oh, and there goes another shot. The great thing about the charge rifle is obviously the instant travel of that beam, but the charge up is a bit of a pain. They have to worry now because they're starting to get flanked on. Are they going to be able to make it? He does have that charge rifle. That puts him at a huge advantage. They also have the high damage, which again puts him in the advantage. Bangalore ulti goes down. That's going to flush him out a little bit. But in goes the Gibby shield to stop them from taking all that damage. They're going to be shielding up in that Gibby shield right now. Deciding they're going to go through the tunnels. Avoid a fight altogether. They do not want a piece of Nutty Gaming. Those guys are nutty. Now, into the worst
I saw someone,
part of
and
this
I don't
match,
think they're selling cookies.
Train
Let's go this
yard
way.
sucks. Nobody likes it. If you like train yard, you're a horrible person. Going into the team fight, they managed to crack some shields. Oh, that was a very That goes the Bangalore ulti, trying to flush them out a little bit. Picks up the purple shield, places it off. There it goes, Bangalore ulti strikes dead on, manages to hit one of them. Manages to get down King Zeus.
Let's go here.
Putting up the Watson barriers, but it's not going to be enough. It doesn't look like it's going to get on there anyway. Whether or not we're going to have to move is still to be determined. There it is, very tough to knock now. Ooh, Zolslayer goes down, gets knocked. There, caught between a rock and a hard place, uses the jump pad to escape, hits the roof and gets knocked off to the side, and still gets detected. So it looks as though he's on his own right now. They know exactly where the teammates are now. There's only one left, Luffy Fox, last one left in the team. Manages to make a shield, cracks 2 shields. Oh, hits the Gibby and gets him down. Luffy Fox melees and absolutely wipes him out. See you later, Gibby. But he is being followed. He's going to have to act quickly if he wants to get away. But it looks like he's being chased down. Being detected by the sonar, but it seems as though the other team is now being third-partied, so they may not be able to make it away. We currently have Team Nutty Gaming coming in from the side. Is it going to be enough? Can
Hostile
Nutty Gaming take down these last teams? There's 4 squads remaining. 3 teams of 3 and 1 team of 1. Firing from a distance.
Roger.
No one taken down just yet. All the teams are picking together like this. Down goes the Bangalore smoke. Try to get them a bit of cover as they move through.
Jump pad here.
Now they have to use the jump pad to get through. Down goes more smoke, running back the other way. Double backing. Floofy Fox finally managing to get away, but it looks as though they might be between a rock and a hard place here, with another team coming up on the side. Floofy Fox in such a tough position. There goes the Gideon, knocks him in the shield, to break it. Floofy Fox just playing giveaway at this stage. He goes, you know what, you guys can do this all on your own, I am not getting involved in this. Oh, and got spotted again. This is just a really tough end of the game. Trying to run away as best he can, but it's just not going to be enough, and he's going to run directly into Nutty Gaming. This is just the worst possible luck for Floofy with 1 hit away. He sees the jump pad there as well. He is out of there. Is he going to run into Nutty Gaming? They are actually in a different position now, playing the snipe game. So we're currently down to Nutty Gaming, Maputo PG Frauds, with Floofy Fox staying on the outside. Whether or not they're going to be able to make it is
We can check out here.
Hostile spotted. Enemy spotted. Target spotted.
now they're playing the snipe game. With a charge rifle, it's very hard to try and run out in the open, because that thing can nail you very quickly.
Hostile close.
And it looks as though Floofy Fox might have been spotted.
Someone traveled through here
Just waiting
recently.
for Bloodhound to use his scan now. Try and figure
Let's
out where
go this
Floofy
way.
Fox went. Floofy Fox, they're going to run for it back into the enemy teams again.
We could check out here.
Enemy spotted.
Maputo PG still got the high ground in that tower. All it's going to take is for one Gibeon to get them out of that tower.
Target spotted.
Team Fraud deciding they're going to try to take a shot.
Someone else targets over there.
Floofy Fox still managing to survive. It's going to be enough though. Nutty Gaming trying to keep the distance. In goes the Arcstar, separates the team. Puts a field out in the open. Orange options hit. Managed to pick up all 3. They're going to start re-shield. Floofy Fox playing the ring right now. Very
Target
smart
spotted.
move.
Hostile spotted.
Maputo Fiji not sure what to do now. They're currently surrounded by 2 other teams. They're going to have to wait for the 2 teams to take each other out before they can do anything about it. Floofy Fox sitting off to the side, deciding he's going to peek through the crack of the container. Waiting to see who's going to come out on top of this fight before he decides he's going to go in and get involved in it. Now they decide to run around the outside, try and get a flank on Team Maputo.
Let's go over here.
It's not going to quite work though. The big spotted. Maputo is fighting with Frauds. Nutty Gaming coming around the side. Floofy Fox just waiting until the very end still. But it seems as though Maputo might be in a bit of a tough position with teams either side of them now. Floofy Fox waiting inside, deciding, you know what, this seems like the safest place for me right now. I'm not going to go anywhere. Those guys can finish each other off. But Maputo Fiji still manages to keep their shields quite healthy, although they are sitting on blue and purple shields, so I don't know whether it's going to help them in the long game with the other teams in a little bit of a better position.
We could check out here.
Enemy over there.
Gonna have to wait for that next circle to close. Maputo Fiji at the advantage here with the circle closing in on the tower. Nutty Gaming keeping an eye out for Frauds while trying to take out Maputo Fiji. Looks as though Floofy Fox might have been spotted.
Over there.
Oh, managed to get Revenant grenaded, stopping them from using any of their abilities at the moment. These guys are going to have to... Oh! Down goes Fluky Fox, decides to run out into the open too early, and catches a charger under his head. Waiting on the other team, there goes the Revenant grenade, stops them from using any abilities. Nutty Gaming going to have to figure out what they're going to do here. Maputo just holding tight, they don't have to do anything at this stage of the game.
About time we got ourselves. What do you think?
Fraud sitting underneath the tower and putting Nutty probably at the worst position of the game. 40 seconds until that ring starts closing in, guys, and then there will be no choice but to fight as best they can. If I were Nutty Gaming right now, I would be heading fight until that circle starts closing in, because they are going to start taking shots from both Team Maputo and Fraud sitting under that tower. Team Maputo taking those top shots. Nutty Gaming at a huge disadvantage. Lycosius having to get their shields back up. They keep running out. They do have the Watson ulti on, so that will stop them from taking any nades that get thrown at them. But at this stage of the game, it seems as though that most people will be out of nades. It looks as though the team fight going in. Circle's going to start slowly closing. Now this is where everyone falls into a team fight. Nutty Gaming decided to sit behind, wait for everyone else to start fighting. Team Fraud still sitting under the tower, all on red shields, which puts them at a huge advantage. But PG sitting up the top, they're about to be pushed off of that tower. Up goes the Revenant grenade, stopping them from using any ultis that they may have. Still got the jump pad, and they still have the Gibraltar ulti as well. That Gibraltar ulti should be going down any second now. Fraud's deciding they're going to get their distance. They're going to go straight out of the way, try to get the place by Nutty Gaming. This is going to be enough though. Up goes the Revenant ulti. They're all going to get their ability flowing and start getting each other out. Now everyone knows that they can take it out while the Revenant ulti is taking on them. Oh! Team Maputo Gaming forced out of the tower. Here comes the Gibraltar ulti, taking out a whole bunch of them. The Revenant ulti is still active on Walker Cam. This is going to be enough. Team Fraud going in there. Ulti runs out. They're going to have to fight for their life at this stage. Cam manages to take down Orange Dot. And King Ball takes out Superstar Gators. Cam takes out Juicy. This is going to be enough. There's only one person remaining. And down they go! Frauds is the champion of the 5th game of the day. Congratulations to Team Frauds. That was a very interesting final, with everyone sitting in a different part of the map, different positioning, whether they be on top of the tower or underneath it. It seems as though we have the results that are in today. Now, I hope everyone enjoyed today's tournament. We will now be compiling all of the results, and we will be right back very shortly with some more messages, so everyone just hang fire. We will organize some stuff on our end, and we'll be back to you in a couple minutes. Thank you very much.
There is more honor in death than a life without test. That is how I defeated you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. Your journey ends today.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope everyone enjoyed those matches today. They were absolutely fantastic. We would like to say congratulations to Team XenoVRD for their winning of the tournament. So we have had a look into it and we have taken in the complaints of the chat and we have not noticed anything that is suspicious. If anyone would like to find out more information about that, they can check our Discord and there should be some statements regarding that. So for now, I would just like to say congratulations, and I will give everyone the name of the teams that have won. So, in first place, as we all expected, we have Team XenoVRD, which had a total of 47 kills with 90 points. We had in place 2, Team Frauds with 30 kills and 65 points. Team 3 that came in was BBG TFOMP with 23 kills and 50 points. And fourth place was Nut E Gaming with 19 kills and 46 points. And Team 5 was Team Talasso with 31 kills and 41 points. So congratulations to the top 3 teams. Those top 3 again was XenoVRD in first place, Frauds in second place, and BBGTOMFP in third place. Now, we would like to thank everyone today for coming out and watching the stream. It has been an absolutely amazing experience. I hope everyone enjoyed the competition today. And if anyone would like to find out more information about upcoming tournaments that Oceania Esports is having, they can visit oceaniaesports.gg and you can find more information about the upcoming August tournaments there. My name is Jigsaw Jester. You can find me on Twitch TV /Jigsaw Jester. And don't forget to follow the Oceania Esports Twitch, and you can also find them on Facebook as well under Oceania Esports. Thank you everyone for turning up today. We really hope you enjoyed yourself, and we will see everyone again in the next tournament. Until then, I've been a pleasure, and if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. Have a good day, everyone. See you next time.
There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test. Have you prepared for your end? I have. That is how I defeated you. The pride of life calls for you. Your journey ends today. Your final hour cannot be escaped. Embrace it. There is more honor in death than a life without test.